Hello, and welcome to Unlimited Appetizers, the show where we simulate killing time while waiting for your food at a restaurant. I am your host, Erin.
And I'm your Comic Sans apologist, Mancha.
Yes, you are. How's your week been?
My sleep schedule is so messed up. I think I already talked about it. It's still bad. It's still really bad. It's like go to bed at 5 and wake up at like 1 bad. And I need to push that back at least a little bit, and I'm trying. My alarm is set for a reasonable time to wake up, which is 10 o'clock. My body is not getting up at the alarm.
I know how that goes. I'm pretty regular right now, except my cookie run obsession is still very, very deep. And sometimes if I wake up in the middle of the night, I will be like, oh, you know what would be really efficient if I went and refilled all my like things I'm crafting in cookie run right now? Because normally I like set a bunch of stuff to go overnight, but they don't all go for like 8 hours. So I'll just like get up and do that, and then like in the middle of the night, Tyler will be like, "What are you doing? Are you on cookie run?" And I'm like, but yeah. Also, I got to the point in that game where, like, when I place an upgrade for something, it'll have a timer of like 4 days when it used to be like 4 hours was the max. So I'm having a great time.
Yeah, that's always painful. I'm not playing any games that currently are like that, but I used to play like Dragon Veil and stuff like that, which just gets heinous and untrackable at some point because there's so many things going on.
Yeah. I have been ignoring all my other gacha games because I'm so like focused on that one, and I have the Fire Emblem Pass, and I'm thinking about getting rid of it because it used to be my most played game, but now I'm like, this is like my second most played game. I don't think I need to be giving them like $10 a month anymore.
Now you're obsessed with these cookies.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am. I want to cosplay the cookies, but they all have very complicated.
They're all very, very cute. I would cosplay a cookie if I found the right one.
If I found the right cookie.
If I found the right cookie for me, I would cosplay one.
It's so cute. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else is going on this week. Not a whole lot. We might be going to a theme park this weekend, but we haven't decided if we're going to the one in Virginia or the one in Charlotte. So either way, it's like a multi-hour trip.
For a second, I got very confused about Virginia because I just forgot, and I'm like, "Oh, you live in Virginia, right?" I drove through that state this year. No,
I live close to Virginia. I want to say from where I live, it's like an hour and a half to like the state line or something. It's like not very like driving to Virginia is a reasonable thing to do.
No, yeah, I mean, I drove through it.
Yeah,
that I remember. Yeah, it was West Virginia that took forever.
Yeah. I don't have a lot prepared for the discussion today. I hope you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready, and by ready I mean I'm gonna wing this whole thing because it's funny. I think I think it's fun to watch me struggle like on camera.
Like, I was gonna say
unpreparedly.
I like that I prepare for every discussion and you wing every one, and we both seem like about the same level of prepared. That's how bad I am.
Or how good I am. Maybe you're good and I'm just cool.
That's fair.
So this is episode 13.
Yeah.
As we said last episode, it is Friday somewhere, so we're doing a luck themed one, and by luck theme I mean unluck. We want to talk about like superstitions, but not like talk about them. We're going to tell you some real new superstitions that are coming out in the next patch update of 2022. Yes. Real new superstitions that are hot dropping in right now.
You all need to be very concerned about them.
Right? This is stuff like, don't walk under a ladder or you'll go to hell.
I had one on my list that said if you do this, you go to hell. You already took my joke. I think I wrote, if you like baked beans, you go to hell no matter what.
Oh, shit. Well, I have a pantry to empty, I guess.
Yep.
Full of beans. I mean, multiple things can send you to hell. I'm pretty sure that's how religion works.
I don't know. I'm sure. I think they got like a whole list.
Multiple things can send you to hell.
I got a new proposed superstition.
Okay.
If you put the toilet paper roll on the thing upside down, then the poop monster will haunt your dreams for a month. But if you have a cat, he's afraid of cats, and that will scare him away. So that's the only condition where you can roll your toilet paper upside down.
Do you know the patent office? Like, if you look at the patents for like the toilet roll holder, it shows it goes over. That is the intended answer, and that is the correct one. And the poop monster is real, and I am the. I will kill you and haunt your dreams.
I was so worried for a second that you were gonna tell me that the real way was like the bad way, and I was about to be like, now I'm on the opposite end I'm normally on for the GIF argument, and I have to like find out if I'm morally okay with that.
Where are you on the GIF argument?
Okay, my thing is you can say it however you want. I get really annoyed when anybody on either side needs to like point it out when you say it. I'm extra annoyed if I say GIF and then the person starts going, oh, blah, 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 peanut butter, oh, blah, blah, blah. That guy waited way too long to tell us, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shut the oh.
Yes!
It's like a curse when you do it, I do it. I feel very passionate about, I'm very passionate about this. I like got into an argument with Tyler about this one time where I was like crying, so.
People care too much about it, but also it is GIF.
I'm okay if people want to say it, but I care that people get really, really passionate about telling you that, like, you're wrong for going with the official answer and explaining, like, why it's wrong. It, like, bothers me. Like, I'm like, just be like, we can say it different. It's okay.
So that helps me come up with a good one in this vein of things that I'm annoyed that people are complaining about.
Mm-hmm.
If you complain about pineapple on pizza, locusts will haunt your family for 7 years.
Good. I agree. I just saw on Facebook the other day, one of my brothers posted, he was like, oh my God, I was wrong. Pineapple on pizza is good. And I was like, yes, I've been trying to tell you people for years. It wasn't the one that I got in a huge argument with about it. It was the other one, but we'll work on him too. But yeah.
It's not offensive. My take is I like it on like cold pizza a lot, and it's like made on like out of the oven pizza. I'm not a huge grilled fruit fan, but like it doesn't not belong on there. I'd rather eat a pineapple than a fish.
Yeah, a fish or like I really don't like onions. I know a lot of people like onions. If there's like onion on pizza, it like ruins the whole thing for me. And like same with like peppers and stuff. So I just think it's funny that like people are so passionate about it when I'm like, there's other things that I hate like more on it. Also just like, it should go without saying, if you're having a party, you get either a plain cheese pizza or a plain cheese and pepperoni pizza or both or whatever. And then you order like a weird one. So I can understand when people are mad if they're somewhere and someone orders a weird thing and it's the only thing available and it wasn't like discussed. But that's never the argument that people are making. They're just mad that it exists and that people like it at all.
Yeah, it's never the issue.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right. What do you got? What's our next hot superstition of 2020?
I wrote too many that have like a guy that comes and bothers you. If you don't, I don't do this, so this is gonna happen to me. If you don't roll up your toothpaste tube correctly, the Toothpaste Man comes and he like rolls you up and like you're fine, like you live, but it's like really awkward.
How do you live through that?
I don't know. He's like doing like a magic trick.
Okay, I'm changing yours. The Toothpaste Man rolls you up and grinds your bones into toothpaste and you die.
I didn't want it to be too scary for the kids.
I want to scare the kids.
Also, I don't want my bones ground up.
Well, then, Erin, there's an easy solution to that. And it's
I know. If you buy one of those things that squeezes the tube, it's like great and it's really easy. But if I'm just like on my own, I can't be trusted to roll it up correctly.
I only roll it up when it gets to the end.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I think that's what most people do.
Mm-hmm. New superstition. If you go to a convention or event of any kind, and you do not put on deodorant that day, you die. You die. You just die. It's like straight. You're like you drop dead. Your heart stops. Just completely.
Mancha, all your superstitions are very violent. I feel like this is falling kind of in line with. Did we do fake laws yet, or do we just do things we don't like? Oh, that was another idea I had. I feel like they're kind of similar. Like it's just us being like, what's a rule that I want, but also I'm gonna make up a consequence for it.
Okay. We've had a handful of those. We can shift gears. The baked beans one wasn't like a rule. That was just like beans.
Make you go to hell.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a rule. That was just like beans.
Okay. How about if you pop bubble wrap, but you don't pop every single bubble, is bad luck.
Okay. That's already true, but okay.
I'm just speaking the truth that already exists.
Okay, we need some good superstitions. There are like good ones too, like leprechauns or something. So hear me out.
Okay.
Once a year, this is a good harvest ritual that you can do, and you have to take everybody's shoes, all the shoes in the house, and you place them out on the driveway or like outside if you don't have like a driveway. And you fill them all with creamed corn, and then you do the harvest dance, and you get good harvest.
I like this. Year. I feel like this would be in that like Over the Garden Wall episode with the pumpkin people.
Maybe. Oh, they do the harvest dance. I don't know.
That was the only connection that I had to that.
I don't know.
I don't know of any instances of people putting creamed corn in shoes.
Another good superstition, real quick. If you subscribe to Unlimited Appetizers right now, you'll
be very attractive
and hot.
Yeah,
hot and
money
in your future.
Success,
not from us. We won't give you that.
All
money.
of the above. No, it just comes to you because the universe just knows that you're good. You deserve it.
That's why we're hot. We're not rich yet, but we're hot. The money's coming later.
How about a new mythical creature I just thought of? So it's this big like dinosaur looking thing that swims and it lives in Loch Ness, and it has Vanessa Hudgens' face, and its name is Vanessie. I just came up with that one.
I don't know enough about Vanessa Hudgens to bounce off this joke with some sort of pun or whatever. I know a lot about Nessie.
Sailors at night hear her singing High School Musical songs in the distance.
There we go. I don't know what music people do. I'm so bad at music.
I am also bad at music, but I listen to music. I do not make music. Wait, you quite literally are closer to making music than I am.
Yeah, but I don't listen to music.
Oh, okay. So we got both halves of that. Okay. How about if you step on a crack, that's kind of whack. Let's stop killing mothers. Let's stop this mother violence.
Step on a crack and you find 8 grams of crack in your back pocket.
Oh. Who put it there?
The crack man.
All our superstitions just have the blank man comes to bother you.
The bye-bye man.
The bye-bye baby.
Just don't say. If you talk badly about hit DreamWorks film Boss Baby or Boss Baby 2, Alec Baldwin will come to your house in 7 days and shoot you with the gun that he killed that other guy with.
No, he'll come and baby jump you like that baby jumping festival we watched.
And then shoot you.
Yeah, there you go. How about if you back into parking spaces for the rest of the day, everyone you pass will waste your time for 1 minute.
Okay.
I hate that so much when I'm behind somebody who's like, I'm gonna back in, it's faster. And then they take like 2 minutes readjusting, and I'm like, buddy.
It's faster to leave, not like to... you're saving time for the future.
I feel like
I don't back into spots because I'm not that good at driving.
I feel like I'm faster at backing out of a space than I am backing into a space. A lot of times I see people like do multiple adjustments where like when you're backing out, you kind of like look and then you just like go when you're ready. That's why I hated it. But if no one's around, have at it. But if there's people waiting, don't do that.
If you once a week, if you go outside and find the crunchiest leaf and you can find and eat it, that increases your inherent luck score by 1, and that's how you can max it out.
I like that a lot. On my document, I just wrote, if you eat cheese. There's no second half.
If you eat cheese, you know.
I'm out of superstitions.
Hold on. I had like a good one brewing, but okay. It's not. I don't think it's going anywhere.
Okay.
Okay. What about like reversing some common like superstitions, right?
Okay.
Like you see a black cat, how can you like reverse the energy from that?
If you see a black cat, you get to pet a black cat.
If you pet the black cat, you don't get the bad luck because you're nice to the kitty.
Kitty's very good. Kitty does no harm.
Do you hear about this? Hold on, real quick. You hear about the Stray game that just came out?
Yes.
That has a dedicated meow button. I want to get it so badly.
I sent a picture to our chat earlier that it's like the headline for the Stray game right next to a headline for like a Shane Dawson update, and I saw that on Twitter today and I was like, oh,
I didn't look at that picture hard enough.
I'm sorry.
I just saw like Shane Dawson and I'm like, oh, Shane
You're
Dawson.
You're like, I don't need to read that.
Shane Dawson, I don't need to read the rest of this picture, and I didn't click on it.
Yeah, one of my friends sent that to me and was like, because I keep talking about getting a cat, and they're like, when you getting a cat? And I was like, leave me alone.
It has a dedicated meow button. Anyways, if you pet the black cat, you don't get good luck. Nice to the kitty.
Black cat is a good boy. What's like a different animal that could give you bad luck when you see it?
Ghosts.
Ghosts? If you see a ghost cat.
If you see a ghost fish in your house.
I would hope that that's not in my house. I hope that fish don't just like appear in my house.
You gotta check your like drinking cups before you drink the water out of them.
That's the new superstition.
Look in your cup. Make sure there's not a ghost fish. If you drink the ghost fish, you get bad luck for 10 years.
Next time I see you, I'm gonna print out a little picture of the ghost fish thing from Stardew Valley and like plop it in your drink when you're not looking.
I wasn't even thinking about the Stardew Valley ghost fish. I was thinking about a fish that's a ghost swimming.
If there's an item that exists in both the real world and Stardew Valley, when it's brought up in front of me, just know I'm thinking about the Stardew Valley one. Like when you talk about like a parsnip, I'm like, that is a fictional thing.
When I talk about like purple mushrooms.
Are there purple mushrooms? I'm sure
probably. They're probably not called purple mushroom, but like there are lots of fungi. Yeah,
there's some. These count as purple. They're purple in the way that like a blueberry is blue. Like it's there. you know?
Another one. If you see like a circle of mushrooms and you step inside, then the mushrooms own you and you can't leave.
You have to be their mushroom servant.
You are the mushroom thrall.
We got much else for this, or what we got?
Listen, I could probably keep going forever because they're flowing. They're flowing. I'm just working one by one.
Right.
How do we? I want to talk about reversing mirrors real quick. We don't have to do this forever.
What's the original one?
If you break a mirror, you get 7 years of bad luck.
Oh,
happened to me. I broke a mirror in like 6th grade. Had bad luck to like college.
What happened to you?
I don't know.
Nothing bad luck happened?
I died.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
It was okay. I got better.
Okay.
How do you reverse that?
You just get better, like you said. No,
yeah, but if you don't want to like die in the first place,
I don't know. Either breaking something else or like putting something back together. I think
if you like craft a mirror with your own hands.
Yeah, if you go to mirror school to make mirrors and you make a replacement,
you have to infuse it with like the tear of a porcupine.
Well, now you're making porcupines cry. That sounds bad too.
Well, that's easy. You just show them pornography and they'll cry.
You mean porcography?
Okay, so it's time to go to our next segment, I think.
Okay.
Where we're bringing back a fan favorite segment. And by fan favorite, we really liked it.
Because we're our biggest fans.
We are our biggest fans. We're going to do some more tier lists. We've got 2 queued up. 1 saved from last time, actually. And then another new spicy one. So we'll get right back to you with that.
Sure hope I know all of these.
Okay, well, we have the question mark area. Okay, so our first one, this is a new one I found, just sody pop, whatever you call it. My parents are opinionated, but I'm not.
Tyler's very opinionated on it. What do you say?
I like drift between both. I usually say soda. The people in my area say pop.
That's the same exact thing with me, is like, people I know say both. I say soda most of the time, but I'm not like, every once in a while I'll say pop. He went home with me and met like my family, and a bunch of them said pop. And so the other day he was like, which one do you say? And I was like, I say soda. And he's like, wrong. I met your family. You say pop. And I was like, no, people just use them interchangeably.
Yeah, it's soda pop. They're both valid. Okay. Let's go in order. Okay. First one is a Mountain Dew Voltage, which is the blue one.
It's pretty good. I'd say it's like on the mid to higher range of Mountain Dews.
Yeah, out of Mountain Dews, Voltage is one of the ones I like more.
Me
I
too.
think.
Yeah.
I think that's like a solid B.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know about you. I don't really like Code Red though. I know
Code. Not a big fan. It's not like horrible. It's edible, but I think D is appropriate where you have
I think like top of D.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A couple of these look like they are doubled up here, so we just gotta be careful. This is A&W root beer.
I don't know how you feel. Root beer is like a little too sweet for me, but I like root beer floats. But I also like Coke floats like almost better. So I don't hate it, but it's not like a top one for me.
Yeah, I used to like root beer a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So like I still have like part of that love for it. Like when I was in high school, that was my like soda of choice.
Okay.
Now I kind of agree it's a little sweet. And it's one of the sodas that like they don't have a diet option, and I drink a lot of diet soda. I think what do you think? Do you think root beer is above or below Voltage?
I'd say below Voltage. It could be like, yeah.
Sierra Mist.
I don't care for Sierra Mist or Sprite too much. I'll use them as like mixers, but they're like not really for me.
Yeah, that was what I drank as a little baby boy. But now I don't drink it a lot. I think Sierra Mist is better than Sprite, though.
Okay.
That's my hot take.
I probably agree with you. I think B is too high. I think like C.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cherry 7-Up.
I don't know. I'm sure it's like regular 7-Up but cherry.
Which I think is better. It's a better mixer.
I think it's better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like low B or high C. Okay. Is that Cherry Dr. Pepper?
Cherry Dr. Pepper.
That shit's fire. Yeah? Yeah.
S tier, baby.
The Coca-Cola freestyle machines in college, my first like 2 years, that's always what I would get. I would get like a cherry or a cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. Now I usually just get Coke when I'm out places, but I still like, I have appreciation for it.
They have a new flavor of Dr. Pepper out that I just got.
What is it?
It's dark berry Dr. Pepper. It's really good. I think it's better than the cherry.
Cool.
So also the Dr. Pepper cream soda is pretty good too, but like that one was sometimes hit or miss. Next is A&W cream soda.
I feel very similar about cream soda as I do about root beer. I don't know how you feel.
It's sweeter than root beer.
Yeah, they're both
which
like
is
too sweet
kind of to its detriment.
Yeah. Have you had those Jones sodas?
Not in a long time.
I had them a lot in college. They're very mid. There's like there's different flavors, and it looks like it's on there twice with like one flavor.
I think everything is on here twice.
That's weird. I would say like C or D. They're okay.
I'll let you place it because I don't remember it.
I say like low C. Because I remember buying them and I liked them enough, but they're just kind of like sweet and they weren't super fizzy, if I remember correctly, which I like. So
yeah, mellow yellow.
I like that better than Sprite.
Better than Sprite, but it's not better than like regular Dew.
I like it better than regular Dew, but I dislike Dew more than most people like regular Dew. So I'm fine with wherever you want to put it.
Regular Dew is not that good. I think they're both kind of mid.
Yeah, Squirt. It's like grapefruit. Have you had it?
I feel like I may have had it once. I'm familiar with it, but I don't.
I like it, but I would put like C, low C or something.
Before or after Jones?
After Jones. I feel like Jones is representing like all the flavors of its kind because they're not listed separately. So yeah.
Pib, Mr. Pibb.
I like Pib.
It's not Dr. Pepper, but it's pretty.
Some people very passionately like it more than Dr. Pepper, and I think it's just that like it's different thing. Like I don't really think I don't know. They taste like roughly the same to me. I'd be fine with like a A or a B.
Let's put it in A, but like low A.
Okay.
And then we're both pretty mid on regular Dew. Mm-hmm. I'm fine putting it here.
Yeah, that's where I would have put it.
That being said, I like Sprite more than Dew. I don't know about you.
They're so equal for me, so just put it where you want them.
Okay. Fanta orange.
I like the purple Fanta a lot. I don't like the orange.
I like the orange Fanta a lot, and I don't like the purple.
Then, all right. So how do we feel about our respective Fantas?
How do you feel about purple?
I could put purple in like A or like high B.
Let's put them both in A, and we will.
I really like grape soda a lot. I don't know why.
I don't, but that's because like I grew up on like grape medicine.
Oh yeah. I understand that when people are like it tastes like medicine. There's a grape NOS, the NOS energy. I don't know how that's pronounced. I
think it's NOS.
Yeah, that was like my favorite energy drink for a while. Well, not my favorite energy that wasn't a Red Bull or a Monster, but.
While we're on it, let's do the strawberry one as well, which I think is.
Oh, I don't think I've had it. I'm sure it's
pretty good. The blue was insane as well.
Ooh,
the blue was not as good though. I don't see it on here.
Huh. Okay.
It came out like while we were in college.
Okay.
And it was just so sweet because it's like blue raspberry flavor, which is a given.
Yeah, of course.
Cherry Coke S probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I like
Cherry Coke, I think, is better than regular Coke.
I like regular Coke better, but I am fine with... I would put both of them pretty high, so...
Yeah. Fresca.
Fresca. What is Fresca? I know I've had it.
I think it's like an orange or a lemon or something.
Oh,
I don't actually remember.
I've had these. They're like sparkling soda water, and they're like flavored. It looks like they're mostly just kind of like citrus flavors.
Yeah, so they're just like lame White Claws.
Yes, it's a non-spicy White Claw. I'd say like CD. Yeah. Baja S.
Are you good with me just putting this at the top?
Yeah.
I'm repping my boy.
Dude, Baja is awesome. It makes everyone happy. When people have the opportunity to drink Baja, they're like, hell yeah.
It makes summer, which is a good season, infinitely better. Barks root beer.
I don't know the distinction between the root beers. They all kind of are similar to me.
I have an argument for Barks being higher because it has caffeine.
Oh, yes. Okay, that's another reason why I don't like it. That reminded me.
Barks is the one that has caffeine.
Okay, yeah. Barks
None of the rest of them do.
Cool.
I'm not sure which Mountain Dew this is.
Is it Live Wire or whatever? Is it orange? I feel like put that with Code Red. They're like the same.
I don't know if I've had the orange.
I've had it. It's just like orange Mountain Dew.
Canada Dry Ginger Ale.
I will say, ginger ale, when you really want it, slaps. Like, I wouldn't put it S, but like A.
I think it's high A.
Yeah.
Really good mixer.
Yes.
When you're in the mood for it, it's perfect.
When I'm sick, it's like the highlight of being sick for me. When my mom would bring me saltine crackers and Canada Dry ginger ale.
Okay.
That's another Fanta thing. I guess just put them on the bottom, yeah.
Well, yeah, they're a bunch of repeats, so we're just going to skip them. Regular Coke.
You want to put that in A? I like Pepsi a little more. I don't know where you land on that.
I like Pepsi more. Let's put Pepsi in S and Coke in A.
That's what I was going to suggest, yeah.
I think that looks good. I like Pepsi a lot more.
How do you feel? Yeah, me too. How do you feel about Crush versus Fanta? I don't really know the difference.
Crush is like slightly less sweet.
Okay.
Which I think is a good thing.
Okay.
I would put it about the same, but...
All right, sure. Maybe put it like after the Fantas. Yeah.
It's orange soda, you know?
Sure.
We did that. Whiteout Dew.
I like it better than Code Red, but not much better.
I like it a little better than Voltage, but I'm not opinionated enough to argue.
Put it in B next to Voltage.
The Dew flavors that I care about are I like the Baja and I like the Dew SA.
Oh yes, the Dew SA is very good.
Regular Dr. Pepper.
If Pepsi and Cherry Dr. Pepper are there, I would assume S for that. Yeah.
I love that boy.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper's real good.
Okay. Mug root beer and cream soda. I assume you do not care.
Yeah, I don't care. They're root beer and cream soda are all kind of like the same to me.
I like Mug more than A&W, so we'll do that.
Cool.
Sprite. I don't think we've done.
Okay, yeah, we were talking about Sierra Mist earlier. I thought it was Sprite. Yeah. I
assume we're just putting them together.
Yeah. 7 Up.
Same with 7 Up?
Similar, yeah.
It's the same drink.
Yeah, they're all the same goddamn
thing. Jarritos.
Did we do Cherry Pepsi? That's Cherry Pepsi.
No. Do we want to put that with the rest of the cherries?
Yeah, I'd say either S or A. Yeah. S is fine, yeah.
The lime Pepsis were really good.
Oh, you know what? I think I've had those and they were really good, yeah.
Those are real good. And the mangoes.
Yeah.
And there were others. I think there was like an orange one.
Uh-huh.
Have you had Jarritos before?
Yes.
Jarritos? I don't know how to pronounce them. You'd think
I like them as mixers. When I'm drinking it, I'm just kind of like, this is just like a sugar drink. When things aren't like particularly like carbonated, I'm like kind of bothered by it. Which I know some people hate carbonation. But yeah.
I'm putting it then with 7-Up, the cherry 7-Up, because that's like kind of mid B, high C is this is a good mixer.
Yeah.
The category. We did that. Vanilla Coke.
I'd say maybe A. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. How's that?
Yeah,
I think
that works.
I like it, but not as much as the cherry or the regular Coke.
Are the rest all repeats?
There's a tornado warning in this area until 8 p.m.
Oh, jeez.
Take shelter now. Well, it's not like safer in my. I don't have a basement, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay.
I could go into the garage, or I could stay here. There really is not much of a difference, I think. I don't know. We'll find out.
If you're gonna die, might as well die on Unlimited Appetizers podcast.
If this episode comes out, I'm fine.
I think I can download my half of the Zencaster if you die. I don't know if I can get your half.
Who knows? I'm looking through the list. I think we've covered everything.
I think that's everything. Is there any soda that's not on here that you would say is like F tier?
Coke with coffee.
Yeah, when we were talking about the coffee Coke, yeah, that stuff was bad. Yeah.
What's it called? Pitch Black Mountain Dew.
Oh, I don't remember having strong feelings about that. But if you do, then I'll take your word for it.
It's less about taste and more so about it beating Baja Blast when I don't believe that it beat Baja Blast. I think that was rigged. Let's keep things moving.
Okay,
I want to get as many of these tier lists done before I die in a tornado.
And I'm the resident obsessed with seltzer person. I just gotta say the best seltzer is Wegmans seltzer. That is, I stand by that very firmly. My cousin hates it because it's too bubbly. I love it because it's super bubbly.
I'd probably like it.
So if you like a non-soda alternative, that's the best. Emoji time. What was that? Was that a train?
No, that's the tornado siren.
Oh, that's bad.
It's not gonna be better for me down there, I don't think.
Oh, jeez.
This is like the third time this has happened in like this apartment. It's just like, do I like go sit in my... I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a tornado expert.
If I hear the tornado coming, I'll go to my basement.
Yes. Is your tornado running? Then you better go catch it.
I'm just gonna play with fate. I'm rolling the dice this time.
Emoji time. I'm
gonna roll this die I have right here in this bag. If it rolls a natty 1, I'm gonna go to the basement.
Okay. Please don't roll that one.
I rolled a 13. I don't like the portents of that.
Mancha lives. Oh yeah, it's episode 13. Yeah, it knew. That's crazy.
Also, it's pretty. It looks like Baja Blast.
I'm
wigging.
You're wigging. This one, if we skip around slightly, I wouldn't mind, just because there's some I can identify very quickly and other ones I'd have to think about more, but we can try to go in order. But
let's just jump around to ones we want. S tier.
I was just gonna say cowboy hat S tier.
Cowboy hat, best emoji. I don't think that there's gonna be a higher one than that.
I would say okay, that crying one with like the flood tears on the 4th row, I'd say like A for me. I use that one all the time, but I don't like.
Really good.
Yeah.
I also really like Party Guy.
Yes.
Oh,
the vomit where it's spilling out, that one is like S for me. Or A. I can put it in A if you don't want it there. Point is, I love that vomit emoji.
It's very funny. It looks like something else.
Oh, you're right.
It looks like Shrek.
I know. I was gonna say. It looks like Shrek is involved.
I don't know.
Like that one.
I hate this one. I hate the nerdy guy. I like Grimace a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's just a very good one.
Yeah. It conveys an emotion.
I'm trying to think of other ones I really like.
Can you
I
scroll
like...
down to the bottom? Can I just see like all of them real quick? Sunglasses emoji S. That's like my favorite emoji. Sorry. Okay, the one where it's doing the like ooh woo eyes looking up. I like that one. I know people hate it, but I like that one.
I think it's like a high A. I use that one a lot. I like
Yeah.
that one. I also really like Blowing a Kiss.
Yeah.
I think
Tyler sends me
around
those all the
S.
time.
And I like...
Yes.
I like just all
I
the
like
guys
that one.
with hearts
Yes.
and the stars. I think that
Yes.
they're all good. That's the wrong one.
I agree.
All S tier.
I say that one where his head's exploding is like A or B.
It's funny.
It's a good one.
I also like Cussing Man.
Yes. We love Cussing
Man says an F word on Unlimited Appetizers emoji.
I hate that red sweating one because people use it as like a horny emoji.
Yeah, I was also thinking that. Not a fan.
I also don't really like the mask emoji that much because I'm like, what emotion is that conveying other than you're wearing a
like
mask?
sick, I think.
I guess that makes sense and I'm dumb. I don't like the monocle either.
I think that's like a D.
Yeah.
It's not like as bad. I'm also not a fan of like head bandages.
I don't like that one either. I like the one where he blows steam out of his nose.
That one's like mid.
Okay, you can put B. I'll accept a B on that.
I really like I like the Scream.
That one.
Screaming Man.
The one where he's looking forward and blushing, I'd put like A or B. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's underneath the X eyes guy. One? Yeah. I use that one a lot. I think B is appropriate. I don't like the thermometer.
I think just we put the sick ones here.
It's not as good as the other puke emoji. Like it's down there.
This is like I have violent disgust. This is like
yeah.
Smirk's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, that one's good.
Like sideways smirk, put it there.
So
money guy.
Do you feel a distinction between the two open mouth smiley faces where one of the eyes is a little bigger? Do you know what I'm talking about? One's at the right end of the second row and one is the left side of the... Like, I like both of them, but, like, what is the difference?
I found one of them. Which is the other one?
On the third row, all the way to the left. The one, like...
I'm just dragging them up. I'm just moving them up here. These two?
Yeah, I like them both.
This one is better.
Oh, okay. Sure. I like them both. They're good. Yeah.
He just looks more genuine, Erin.
That's fair. I just like the straunchy eyes, but yes.
I think this one is really mid. This like eyes closed smile. We just need some more C's. I like the halo a lot.
I like the halo one too.
S? Are you good with S?
Yeah, like S is good.
And we can't forget the classic. Yeah. This one is S just cause the crying while laughing, just cause
there's good memes with it.
It's gotta be. This one is weird though.
I say
the
like
shape of it is weird.
Yeah, like C or B. I like the ZZZ, like maybe like B. I don't know. I send it to people when I'm going to bed.
Weirdly designed. I like the concept of it.
Yeah.
That's a sick one.
Can we put upside down smiley face in an S?
Yes, if I could find it.
It's on the fourth row in the middle. Yeah.
That's another good one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I think that's like a good like.
I think B is appropriate. Yeah.
What about let's do the angry and the freezing ones.
I like angry better than freezing.
Agreed. How's that?
That works.
Let's put them together.
Good. I feel like tongue out could be like, oh, there's two tongues out. That one I'd put higher than the one where it's off to the side.
Okay, so let's do all those real quick. I think this one's like a B because it's silly.
That's where I would put it.
This one's like weird.
Yeah,
and I'm not a fan of it. What about like
that one? It causes me discomfort, but also like I don't know, it's not the worst. And then there's one in the top row to the right.
There's also this.
Oh, I hate that
zany one. I hate. This
I hate that one so much.
I feel like this emoji is an enabler.
Yes.
I refuse to establish anyone else. This one is also like.
Yeah, it's okay. It's like D.
All the tongues.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do the ones with hands. I'm just trying to knock.
Sure. Oh, I love the thinking one. It's in the third row on the right.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I love that one.
The thinker is great.
It's a good one.
What about? Well, I'm.
I like that one. I use it for stuff. Yeah. What about the hand shush emoji? I feel very mid about that.
I feel like it's like bottom of C.
Yeah.
And I hate this one.
I don't like that one
like
either.
the hands.
It's annoying.
What about? I also don't like.
I hate the Pinocchio one.
And while I'm looking at it, this like woozy one,
I kind of like it, but it can be low.
I'll put it top of D.
Yeah.
This one frustrates me.
I feel like half the time when I receive one of those, I hate it, and the other half the time I'm like, that was a good use of the emoji.
I think it's good when you're making fun of people who use it seriously.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's true. A lot of these have like a level of irony to them. So let's do those two that are the same face, but one has a sweat drop in the middle.
Okay. Sweat drop's better.
Sweat drop's better, but also it's not amazing. Oh, I meant that one also. I meant the ones where they're laughing. Or not laughing. You know what I'm talking? That face? Yeah. Yeah, I do the same thing.
Hand over mouth and yawn.
I hate hand over mouth. Yawn I hate slightly less, but still don't really like.
I think they're both pretty mid.
How do you feel about zipper mouth? I don't really like it.
Really a fan. I would rather just use the one with no mouth.
Yeah, I say like C or D or something. Yeah.
It's not like offensive. It's just
the one on the third row all the way to the left. I like kind of don't like, but it's not horrible.
I like this one more. The one right here.
Yes, I like that one a lot more, and then the other one I like kind of hate.
It carries the same vibes as the woozy one.
Yeah.
And I think we put the kissy face with it because it's very equivalent.
There's another kissy face with no blushes. Oh, and then there's one with the eyes open. I like those more, but not like a ton. I don't know if you want to put those in like B or C.
I think this one's like a good C. I don't like the eyes open one.
I like it because it's kind of silly and it reminds me of Rick and Morty.
Okay, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
I like plain angry man.
Plain angry's good. I use that one sometimes, and I think I use the other open mouth one more. That's like more to the right.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the teeth.
Yeah, the teeth kind of ruining the vibe. The one in the top left right now, I don't really like.
Yeah, let's go in order now.
Okay,
so we don't completely lose it. This one,
it's just a little much.
It's just a little much. It's not awful.
That one I like, but I've gotten a couple messages that had that in it that like pissed me off.
Yeah, it's effective, but frustrating to receive. So I think that's like top of C.
Yeah. I like that tier one enough.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
They don't have the tier with the smile one. That might be a newer one. You know what I'm talking about? Where he's like crying, but he's like trying to smile. Oh, yeah. I like that one. I'll send it to you later.
That's a good one. I think this one's about equivalent.
Yeah. The next two I feel like are like
gross.
C. Okay, yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, C's fair. You never see those. It's just we are going beyond our limits.
That one definitely lower. The next one definitely lower than where we put the other two in B. Oh, if you're worried about this not fitting on the page, just so you know, the next thing I gave you, will not fit on the page.
I'm just trying to get it to fit on the page just
Yeah.
for the sake of the viewers.
Yes.
I hate this one.
I don't like that one either.
This one's gross.
Yick. I kind of like this next one.
This one's funny.
Yeah.
I also kind of like
I love that one.
This one's really good.
Yeah. That one's okay.
Bottom of B. I like this one.
Yeah, he's fine. I like the sad one with the little mouth. I like
the little mouth one is, I think, the best. I think
Yeah.
this is the best sad emoji.
Yeah.
It's just like, you're just a little disappointed, and that hits harder.
Yeah. That one's mid. It's fine. Yeah. That one is the one that I use to try to convey slight interest in something, but I don't want to write something out. I like the flat mouth.
So specific.
I use that flat mouth all the time. Put that in like ARS, yeah.
This one's also really good.
That one has good uses, yes. That one's a little much. But
don't like that one that much.
Is that teardrop thing coming out of his nose? Is that like a snoring?
I don't understand it, and I don't like it.
I don't like it. That plain frown could go next to that other slightly larger frown in B.
These are both.
I like
both the frown. They're just plain.
Mm-hmm.
What about this like content one?
It's okay. It's like B or C for me.
Top of C, I think.
That one I've used for some stuff. I would put that one high. Do you remember the meme where it was like this guy, the guy from is it what is it? What's that movie? Emperor's New Groove? You know the guy from it? That was the perfect face to put in the middle. What is his name? Hold on.
Cusco? Kronk?
The other guy, the normal guy.
Pacha.
Yeah. Pacha. You know the Pacha meme where he's going like that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh
yeah. That's the perfect one to use for like the middle one.
Yeah.
Put the hands on either side. That angry one's fine. I use the wink sometimes. Mm-hmm. Oh, he looks so sad.
Worried man.
B or C.
Man about to be caught in tornado.
There
we go. I think that's it.
I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think that takes us to our last segment, which you've been hyping up.
I
got a text from
manage
Erin.
your hype.
I got a text from Erin saying, Mancha, I've done something very unhinged, and that set a lot of expectations.
You will see what it is in just a second. Hinged, but it's also your fault. So, you'll see why. Okay, Mancha. So, a couple of episodes ago, you made me some Sporcle quizzes, and you inspired me to make my own quiz.
Okay.
You have a little channel called UBERocity, and there's about 159 videos on it. And today I spent 2 hours putting them all into a Sporcle quiz. I tried it with the answers open, and it took me like 5 minutes to type the answers. So here's the things to know about it.
Okay.
So the hints on the side are like the after title of whatever you wrote. So like blah 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 versus blah blah blah, like April Fool's 2022 or like rap battle or whatever.
Yeah.
The matchups, you just need to type one of the names.
Names.
And I wrote very like forgiving things in there, unless there were like 2 people that had the same name but like a different last name. Most of them should just go like immediately. And because of that, there's characters you've used before, so there's like at least one character that will just fill like 5 of them immediately.
Bill Cipher.
Yes. So I just want to see how many you can get out of it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I needed to tell you. There's one where you have to type something versus something, but if you say it out loud, I'll tell you it's something with a very, very short name.
Okay.
So
I have an idea of what that might be. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is exciting. Okay.
I'm so
I really
ready.
like this. I'm recording. Great. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go. First one was Anakin Skywalker versus. Doing these ones down here. I
How
guess.
do I make this full screen on my thing?
Don Quixote
go.
versus the Joker, Phoenix Wright versus Atticus Finch, and there's 2 of those.
Yeah.
Dorothy versus Alice, Sheldon Cooper versus Gregory House.
I'm concerned.
Twilight
You're doing really well.
Versus Merlin. Zorro was in season 1. Ahab was in season 1. Bruce Banner versus Dr. Jekyll was in season 1. Leon S. Kennedy was the one I'm missing. 9 is Peach versus Xena. 12 is Maxwell Smart versus Austin Powers. 13 is Jason versus Michael. 14 is Ezio versus 47. 15 is Kefka versus Gygas 1. And there's also a second one and that one.
How are you doing these in order? That wasn't
I'm
even part of the quiz.
I'm unhinged. Oh, this is actually easier doing them in order.
Oh, okay, I see.
Frodo versus Green Lantern. 20 was V versus N, which
that was the one that you needed to type out. Yeah.
19 was Jack Sparrow versus Captain Hook. 18 was Fred Jones versus Venkman. 17 was what I'm blanking on right now, so I'll come back to it. Zeus versus Poseidon versus Hades was the season finale of season 2. Alternia Bound from Homestuck was 29. Indiana Jones was before that. Kratos versus Dante was 26. RoboCop. Oh, that filled in.
Sorry, there were so Rob in Robo, and then there's another character name where if you start typing it, it fills in another one. But yeah,
that's fine. Doesn't surprise me. Okay, Miss Frizzle. I think I put it in as Valerie Frizzle. Yeah, Valerie Frizzle was Mary Poppins. 24 was the Christmas one, which is Jack Skellington. 23 was Byakuya, which is like the first one I didn't write at all. Oh, 17 was GLaDOS versus the Riddler, and I imagine that filled in a couple others. Yeah, okay. 21 is the worst one, which is Buffy, Vampire Slayer. Oh, she's in. Sorry, she's in that one. She's not in the title. It's Edward Cullen.
Yes, I was gonna say I went by like what the title was. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just remembering as much as I can. 22. God. Okay. Cullen versus Dracula. I don't remember what 22 is. We'll come back. Okay. 31 is Hannibal Lecter, which I'll fill in a couple. Then we have Cole Phelps. Bill Cipher. We'll just do that now. Because that's like 30 of them. 33 is Elsa. 34 is He-Man. 35 is Optimus Prime. You caught me like after a week where I rewatched a ton of these as well. So like these are fresh in my memory. 36 is Lone Ranger. 37 is Death the Kid. 38 is Shodan and Hal. 40 is Euboa and Ben. 42 is Silver the Hedgehog versus Mewtwo. April Fools is Yi versus Pingu. 43 is Wolverine versus Shredder. No wonder I forgot that one. It's mid. 44. Now we've done all the bad ones, and 22. I don't remember what 22 is. Oh, it's Gatsby. It's Gatsby. Gatsby versus Tony Stark. Okay. 44 is Fox McCloud versus Rocket Raccoon. 45 is Godzilla. This is where they start getting like good, and where I wouldn't watch any of the ones we've talked about. The rest of them you can watch.
Okay.
Niels Kane versus Ron McDonald. 47 is Garnet versus Vi from League of Legends. Before I was obsessed with Vi from League of Legends, then Mothman in that next one, and then Earth versus Fire versus Water versus Air. Okay, the hard ones are going to be the Battle Bites because they all have the rap battle subtag, so we'll come back to them, and we're going to do the rest of the Uber rap battles.
Okay.
Which is Syndrome versus Megamind. We had GLaDOS versus Neo already. Mettaton versus Rob already. Haruhi Fujioka versus Mulan. Fifth one is Rasputin versus Lucas, which feels 2. 6 is Guzma versus Robbie Rutten. 7 is 7 Deadly Sins.
What did you type in? Did it go? Okay, there you go.
7 Deadly Sins did it. 8 is Tracer versus Scout. 9 is Scott Pilgrim. 10 is Beast versus Freddy. 11 is probably already on there because I did Bill Cipher. 12 is BoJack Horseman versus Duckman. 13 is Seymour Skinner. 14 is Bakugo. 15 we have. 16 is Giovanni Potage. Okay. There's those.
Okay.
Let's...
You're doing very well.
God. Okay, yeah. That rap battle. Okay, we're gonna try to do as many of the battle bites as I remember. This is gonna be the hard one because these I don't know as well.
Sure.
I know my main series very well. I have gotten them all. The Pokemon ones are gonna be hard, and because those weren't my series. The ones that Adam uploaded are gonna be some stuff that Adam uploaded is gonna be hard. I know Stable was one. I know there's also Dragon Ball Z rap. Mm-hmm. Those are gonna be big to get. Rap Battle Zone really quick. Taco and Magnus, Burnsides, and Garfield. The Deals Warlock. While I'm thinking of it, April Fools. Isn't it sad, like, how few I did last year and this year? It's really bad.
I know, I looked at it, I was like, aw, but that's okay.
I've been busy and have had burnout, but it's fine. King Ghidorah's like in a ton of these.
Yes. Okay. I was gonna ask you. You don't have to tell me right now. I was gonna ask you who that was because it kept showing up.
It's a Godzilla monster. Okay. We did like a tournament, and he went to the end with.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Which is like if you look, they're all the tournament ones. Mm-hmm. Okay. Burns versus Freeze is the first one. Then we have, I know, Pringles versus Monopolies is 3. Tattle and Tail. Nuked and... What's the other compilation? There's a second one. It starts with an S. Savagery. Pokemon ones. The first one... I'm just like...
I had to triple check the spelling on those names because I was like, I don't want those to be wrong. What happened?
I just cussed again.
Oh!
I'm just like drifting right now.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even catch that.
Off of ones that I remember.
Now I'm going to have to swear again to...
Funky Kong is in one. Reshiram is in one versus Zekrom. There was one with Count Olaf. There's one with Stephen Gamel. That did not fill in the one I wanted it to, I think.
What'd you type?
I typed in Stephen and it got Gagler and not... Well, I don't remember where Gamel is in... I don't remember how to spell his name.
Do you have Stephen spelled differently for something, or what do you have?
How do I spell Gamel's name? I'll just do Henderson.
Yeah, I put in
Oh, it's in. He's in there as Scary Stories. Okay, that's
right. Sorry. I just went by the titles. If it had like a weird thing to it, I didn't know.
Alexander the Great versus Link. Baymax versus Mega Man. Wii Fit Trainer. 4 Elements. Rap Battle. Is Rap Battle Infinite. Monica is going to be in like 3 of these. So let's fill all of those out. Mega Hyper has Sonic versus Shadow. The third one is Waluigi versus Ridley. Mm-hmm. For Peter Griffin versus Homer Simpson is Sayori versus Squidward. I'm doing so well.
You're doing like freakishly well. I'm like very surprised.
The one cover I did was a Forrest Gump versus Waterboy by my friend Dustin. April Fools. These are the hard ones because I have to remember which ones are which years.
Well, I mean,
one of them is Nut Shack versus B Movie.
That was not a title of one.
That might be the one that's unlisted. Oh, that's 2017. Yeah. Okay, that one's...
Yeah, I was going to say, if you have one that was removed, I don't have it. I just went by
Pam Beasley And then what's the 2019 one?
If you do ever want hints, I do have it open.
We'll get back to that.
Yeah.
Fourth Battle Bite is Vignelli versus Duchamp. 7. I also could just open up the folders I have on these.
Open up the folders?
I mean, like my UBERocity, like
you are not allowed to look at the answers.
I could cheat. However.
No, I would give you hints before you need to cheat. Tell me when you're like completely stuck.
This rap battle diner feels like it should be Winston versus Gorilla Grodd, and that didn't come up.
Where is that? Is that like in the middle?
It's yeah.
No, it is something else. It's something where I don't know what the things are.
We'll come back to that. Pokemon, Pikachu versus Mimikyu, Gardevoir versus Lopunny. Those were some of the big ones. This is a great time for you to go and subscribe to UBERocity as well. It'll also bring you good luck. John Miss was the April Fool's, and then John Arbuckle was this one. The last Pokemon rap battle was Torterra. The last Battle Bite was HP Lovecraft. Okay. I told you Battle Bites would be hard.
I'll give you a hint on that diner one. It looks like it's Pokemon things that I don't know. Did I fill it? No.
No.
It says it's Pokemon. It's not a Pokemon though. It's like a person. There's like 2 people.
Let
me make sure I'm not steering you.
I just don't remember.
They're gym leaders.
Iris versus Alder.
Yeah.
It's because Adam did that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's why I don't remember it. Okay. 7, 8, and 9 of those are... The Pokemon ones are going to trip me up, too, because I don't remember all
I'll give you a hint. The Pokemon Rap Battle 7, you'll get it with not the name of a specific Pokemon.
I'll come back to that. I was talking about Battle Bites, which are all these like...
sorry.
These unnumbered rap battles, which is I have missing 7, 8, and 9.
Okay.
I just redid covers for these, too, so you'd think I'd remember them. That Uber Rap Battles Infinite. Did I get Hulk versus Broly? No, I did not. There it is. Okay. Okay, hold on. Smash Raps was Little Mac versus Donkey Kong and Duck Hunt and King K. Rool. We're all in those. And did I get Wolf versus Ridley? I think that's all those.
Okay.
Draco Vish versus Snowdrake.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that's left is this April Fool's, which is I'm blanking just because I've done so many of those.
It's a very funny one to blank on.
It's after Beasley.
I'll give you a hint. It's one that I knew about, that you told me about.
It's not the 7 Deadly Sins remastered.
No.
Because I think that was 18. Alongside Shrek versus Pam. And 17 was Nutshack. Oh, it's me versus Hippie Rat.
I was like, you forgot yourself.
I did forget myself. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, it's back.
You got 5 minutes.
Yeah, sorry. The siren.
Oh, jeez.
Has gone off again. So, okay, we did Darkrai versus Cresselia. Aggron was one that we remade. Unova starters.
Yeah.
Charizard. Before Charizard was Jirachi and Raichu. Was Pichu versus Elekid on here? No. Eevee versus Rockruff. Okay, I might need help with the battle bites.
Okay, the battle bites are just the ones that say rap battle.
Yeah.
It's hard because I gotta look at it while you're doing it. Okay, so Pokemon.
Just as I am absolutely blanking on.
Okay,
all of them.
One of them you didn't get is something you cosplayed.
Steven Universe versus Captain America.
There is another thing I think you haven't gotten.
Dayman versus Nightman.
Yeah, there you go. It's hard to see your screen.
It's all right.
Oh wait, scroll up a bit. Oh, wait, scroll up to the top. I can give you some hints. Okay, one is 2 things I cosplayed fighting each other.
2 things you cosplayed fighting each other.
Things I cosplayed a while ago.
Bowsette and Wendy.
Yep.
Oh, before that was Daredevil and Toph.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was about to give you a hint on that one.
That's
one
23,
is
that's 21.
One is Christmas characters.
Home Alone kid Kevin.
There you go.
Versus Ralphie. That's 21, 22, 23.
Oh, it's hard when your screen blurs. I can't see where to give you a hint.
I'm missing 2 of the Pokemon ones as well. I'm missing 16 and 10.
Give me one that's above one you're missing, just so I can see.
Waluigi versus Ridley.
Waluigi versus. Oh, is it Pokemon one? One of them, someone we know, is very associated with this Pokemon.
That's probably helpful, but I'm blanking.
Who is someone very associated with a Pokemon? Maybe wears a hat of it.
Gengar versus Alakazam. I'm missing 16 too. It's before.
Another one.
Oh, it's Incineroar.
Yeah.
This is Pikachu. Oh, I already got that one. That one was after 16.
One of them is a meme that I had you rank how old you thought it was. Yeah.
Carpet versus Pepe. Monica versus Giffany. 18 and 17. Yeah, these ones just I spent less time on.
One is a guy from Danganronpa.
Owada. That one I was paid to do.
Oh, okay.
That back when that was a Patreon reward.
One of the ones you're missing is 2 Pokemon. They look very, very, very similar.
I only have. Oh, well. Was it Voltorb versus Poland Ball?
Yeah.
Poland Ball's not a Pokemon, but
I thought that was a Pokemon. Sorry.
No, Poland Ball is like a meme. I
just am looking at the names and I'm like, that's a Pokemon, right?
Okay, I forgot Great Mighty Pooh. I got that.
You got
Oh yeah, I'm the Great Mighty Pooh.
You got. Are you missing the one above Spider-Man and Elsa?
Yes.
Okay, it's
and under.
It is okay. One is a sitcom character versus a Disney character.
Oh, Barney.
Barney
versus
and
Gaston.
Then you're missing the one under Spider-Man also.
Yeah.
Star Wars guy.
Kylo versus Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
Oh, you got 14 seconds.
Yeah. I'm happy with the fact that I got most of these, and the only ones left are I think one Pokemon one, and then all Battle Bites, which is fantastic. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Pepsi versus Santa, Mewtwo versus Lucario, Bane versus Brock, Bugs versus Oswald, Bendy versus Bender, Homestuck versus Terrence Philip, Muffins versus... Yeah, these all make sense. Except that one. I'm sad I forgot Frostlass versus...
I was about to give you a hint on that one before it timed out.
That one's me and Alex.
Oh, okay, cool. And then on the right side, you're not missing any, right?
I got all of those.
That's good. You got the older ones first.
I missed 8, which is awesome.
And if you had more time, like, you would have gotten all of them very quickly.
If I had like 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
And not the threat of a tornado obliterating me.
Yes. I was very irritated when I was making this that I couldn't make it longer than 20 minutes because I saw how long it was taking me to type him in. And I was like, this is going to be like, the time is going to be the thing that gets him and not not the actual content. I'm leaning very far over, just so you know, in this segment. You might need to center me differently.
That's fine. I adjust it sometimes.
Okay, cool.
Ultimately, the answer is I'm crazy, and I have been doing this for like 9 years.
I was surprised you got ones that were like 4 or 5 years old, like immediately. I was like, huh, okay.
It's because like the ones, again, like they have numbers on them. Like I drilled like the memory of like the order of those in my brain just because I like order and like remembering the order things go in. So like most of those I was able to like, you know, get either in order or like based on the ones around it.
Mm-hmm. There is something,
and then like the recent ones were easy.
There's something moving outside of my apartment. It's really weird. It's like a wobbling noise.
It's the Toothpaste Man.
He's coming because I didn't roll my toothpaste up. Yeah, I only made the one quiz because I was like, that will take us a full 20 minutes for sure.
Oh, no, that was great.
Yeah.
Loved doing that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I sent it to Jake, and he was like, I would not be able to do that. And I was like, oh, me neither. I'd know like maybe 5 of them.
I think I'm the only person in the world besides maybe Adam who could do this.
I would be like, okay, there's some characters that I know you like and talk about that I could probably venture a guess would be in it. I wouldn't know like the matchups though.
Yeah, but there's like this stretch where I did like a bunch like for Patreon rewards, and so like this like obscure Yu-Gi-Oh character and like this obscure comic character, this Danganronpa character, and like a bunch of these are just like I never would have like done that. And
I looked at, I was like, Mondo is a weird choice for Mancha. I was like, what? And that's the
a lot of these like old ones are weird just because I'm like, oh, that's an idea that makes sense. We're gonna do that idea, not because I have any passion towards it, but just because it's an idea that we did. That's and fair. Then I realized maybe I should do things that I liked, and that's when they started getting good. Because like the first one that I like started caring about was like in like around 31, which is the beginning of season 3.
I feel like that's true of most things, like. Because with like cosplay and stuff, like a lot of people I know they'll be like, oh, I want to do something popular so I can like, you know, get people to follow me on Instagram or whatever. But then like if you do something you really like and you're like really into it and you spend like time on it, it like does better sometimes.
Yeah. Now this makes me feel like after we hang up, I probably should not go back to playing God of War and probably should work on my next one.
Aw. Well, I hope I've inspired you and not pressured you. Also,
you've not pressured me.
If any of you UBERocity fans out there want to take this quiz, I made it public, so.
Oh, great. Yeah, so if you search UBERocity videos,
it should just come up. And if it doesn't, hit me up and I will provide it.
I'll probably share this link once it comes out.
Yeah.
On the UBERocity socials.
Yeah, if you just type UBERocity, it's one result, and it's this.
That being said, thank you for tuning in to another wonderful episode of Unlimited Appetizers. Remember that you should like and subscribe and follow and comment because it'll bring you good luck, and then you'll be hot and rich.
Yes.
And if you're already hot and rich, you'll become hotter and richer.
Like us. We're hot, rich, broke people.
Yes. Rich in spirit, hot in terms of I'm wearing a jacket in 80-degree weather.
Yes. And also, you can follow the podcast on Twitter and Instagram at appetizercast, and you can follow us at Erin MacDaddy and Moth Mancha.
Be sure to tip your waitresses. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.